Hey guys, all right, so I'm gonna sit my butt down. Oof. All right, today we are going to do transfer layering and doing different designs on this filing cabinet. My husband had brought it home a couple weeks ago and asked me if I wanted it, and I said absolutely, because I need somewhere to store all of my Redesign products, so why not a cute filing cabinet. So today we are going to use the really pretty Violet Hill, because I think it goes really well on this pink. Look how pretty, so pretty. Wouldn't that be great on the color of my walls too? I like that. All right, so we're gonna use that. And also the architectural again. I love this transfer. I think it's really cool. So we're going to layer and just make something cute and different. And we'll see how it turns out. All right, so it looks like, so this is all in pieces. So these two here join up, right? But it's not ever like a continual design or pattern. You know what I'm saying? So, hey Sabrina. So, you only get like, you know, sections that you can use unless you want to do the whole thing. But I really like this right here. I think this is really pretty. So I'm going to use that little part there. And I think I'm going to put it down on the bottom or on the top. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta do all the placement. And so that's another thing that we get to learn today too, is placement. So let's see. I'm going to want probably to put it here. And then when I layer, this will be my first part of the transfer. So that'll go up here. All right, I think that'll be pretty. All right, so let's try that. So we will go, I want that to be visible. So I'm just going to go to the edge. So I just need to cut it like so. All right. Okay. And then there's another little part of this transfer, of this section, I should say, not transfer, this section right here on the bottom of this one here. So I will cut that one out too in just a minute. All right. My finger got stuck on my scissors. Okay, so I'm gonna put that here. Now I'm going to show you, I like to use, I have to look underneath all of my mess here. I like to use the stick that comes with the tube, in the tube. That's what it is. That's what I like to use. And then this is the actual transfer tool that you can get from Redesign. There we go. And it is, I thought this was open, but I guess it's not. I don't know where mine is. It's floating around somewhere. But anyway, it's a hard plastic. I have a really sore wrist lately, so it actually hurts more when I use this. So I'm just going to use my stick. Plus, it works just fine. Okay. Whoop. So I am going to put this here and just peel back carefully. Okay. And line this up. I don't mind that there is a line here, like where the drawer is. That's okay. And then I take my tool and I run it horizontally across everything. That way I know that there's no air bubbles and everything is getting adhered. And then I run it up along the edge and then flip it up and cut the corner so that it makes it easier to maneuver. I can reach my scissors there. Yep. Yeah, it flattens it, makes it much easier to put it on. It's on rollers, so it keeps rolling, rolling away from me. All right, make sure this top part got up on here. Okay, and then we'll do this little side piece. Okay, perfect. Remember how I always say, go back and forth, rock it back and forth. It's the easiest way to see. What's adhered and what hasn't. And anywhere where it is on the drawer part, I can just cut it with a razor blade or scissors. How pretty. I love this transfer on the pink. And then just smooth it out with your fingers. How pretty. All right, so now I need to get my next little bit. Which will be the bottom of the arch there, the window arch, which is really pretty. So basically it's going to be like just piecing everything together, and once I find where everything will be, now these ones I don't really care about the joining the lines up because it's already a dark transfer, because it's the gold, so it won't really make that big of a difference. Now on a floral, yes, I'm going to show you that as well. I was off a little, but that's okay. It's supposed to look old, right? All right, so now I'm going to start with my floral. And I may add another architectural piece down here. Just depends on how much of the floral I can actually get on the front. So let's see. I think this is the bottom piece. Okay. All my stuff got knocked over. Okay, so that's the bottom. I believe this is the top. Yes. And then this is the middle, which I will have to cut some stuff out of as well. Okay. All right, so let's start with the top. And since we're joining up big florals, I'm going to be cutting the bottom part off so we don't see that printing line and halo joined up together. So I'm just going to cut on this side, because this side here I'm putting on the corner of the piece, so it won't matter. All right, so let's cut this, and you just want to, like in my video my Instagram video, you just want to cut off just a little bit, just a smidge over where the printing line would be. I have a bowl. So when you go to join them up, they will join up beautifully, and there won't be any extra line there. All right, and I will show you that so you know what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can show you a section. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. You see that line right here? That's the extra that we cut off. So that is the printing line. And that printing line, when you have two of them and you're joining them up over top of each other, plus the halo, then you end up with a darker line across your transfer, and we don't want that. All right, so we just cut that off. And then we'll cut it off on the opposite side as well. But for now, we shall just go ahead and transfer this on. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right. And carefully pull your sheet off. Don't need to rip it off. Let it do its job. All right. And then we're just going to line it up on the side edge here, because that's where everything is going to be. All right, I think I got it. All right. Oopsie. I need to pull that drawer out a bit. Forgot about that. There we go. Hopefully it will stay right where I want it to stay. What do you think? Is it going to stay? Probably not. All right, let me just get those little lips up there. Okay. Hopefully it stays. All right, and then just go over it horizontally with your tool. Make sure all the bubbles are out, and then you can start transferring. And we're going to just use our fingernails on the edge just to wrap the halo over there around the edge. Makes it easy to take off. pretty. All right, and then let's see. And rock it back and forth. These new transfers, they just go on so beautifully. So easy. The drawer's moving in just a little bit on me. That's okay. All right. Whoops. That one tried to come back at me. All right, so now I want to just split everything here. So I'm just going to take my scissors and poke in all the way along. I'm not going to drag it down because I don't want it to pull the transfer. I just want it to envelope in there, you know what I mean? Okay, perfect. Now normally I would use a razor blade for this, but I could not find one in the garage today. So I had to do it this way. Okay, how pretty. All right, so now we get our next sheet, which is the middle one, and that's going to join up right there. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut pretty close to the floral and not have so much of the gold. No, but that's okay. It's always okay. Oh, it's always okay. There's always a solution, and I don't care if things are wonky or whatever. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to transfers or anything like that. There's, you know, you can always fix stuff. You can always add stuff on top of other things. You can add paint, whatever. So it doesn't matter to me if things get blooped. I'm pretty laid back with that. So, go right up there. And that's the great thing about these transfers is you can use these with multiple projects. So, all right, so we're going to cut off again the edge here, just a smidge to cut off that printing line and the halo. So when you're joining up, it's going to look completely natural and normal. No extras that we don't need. All right, so next one, I have to get down on the floor, so pardon me. Oof. Eyes old. Eyes old. All right, so this one's going to join up just like that. So pretty. And I'm okay with it covering because I just wanted this in the base, right? It didn't need to be, you know, front and center. it wanted to, you know, I wanted it to be in the background. All right, so this one is going to go right over top. And I'm going to push my, there we go. So now I got to line it up, and that's the tricky part, getting it lined up perfectly. I mean, that's pretty good. It's not 100%, but it's pretty good. I'm not going to sneeze and complain about that. It's pretty good. All right, and then tool, horizontal, all the way across. Side edge, that is okay. I shall make it work. All right. Oh, sorry. I have allergies. Bubble, bubble, get the bubble. I got the bubble. Go all the way around. Might as well. Might as well. Okay. Let's see if I get them all down. Can't say I've ever done a transfer with the rolly wheels underneath like this. It's making it hard. All right, I forgot to do the, I forgot to cut off the bottom one. Oh well. I will cut off this one and hopefully that'll help. All right, so we're cutting off. Ouch. Okay. All right, and then this one's gonna go like so. Pretty good. Again, horizontal. Put it against the wall. Hold it there. Okay. Get my edge. And I can start. Right. What do you think of the Violet Hill on the pink? It's pretty, eh? That came out good. Okay. Cute. All right, so now I just need to do my little popping down here. Man, I wish I had my I'll just go slow. Wish I had my razor blade. Oh, I can just use the edge real good. Ooh, perfect. Just the edge of the edge. All right. Then, oh, see? Nope, don't want that there. I can clean that up after. Pretty, pretty. I can't get in there right now, so I need to, and then I'm going to show you guys, I'm using the wax, the decor wax on the hardware. So there's also the little library, oh, where is it? The little library pulls. Ouch. So that will be there. Let me see where this one is here. There. So this will be here in gold, and then this will be, I believe it's right here in gold as well. So that'll be really cute. Pretty. All right. So let's see which, what other piece can I do down here? Let's see what else we got. Or this. know. I just don't know. Let's see, do these, which ones join it? This joins up, so that I can do on the side over there. Well, I do think I'm going to put this down on the bottom. I like that. Close I can get. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. That's cute. Maybe some of the pillars down here. That could work. And those join up, I believe, to that. Like so. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Sandy. I think those would look cute down here. Just two of them. Let's try that. So just go right up here. I'll keep the Emporium. This and this. That would be cute. Okay. Can you guys still see, or did it move? Yeah, you can still see. Okay. It kept moving on me, so I didn't know if I was out of frame. All right. Let's line this up to the bottom. I get it? I think I got it. Okay. And then get my little side piece here done. It's amazing how you can take something that looks so ugly and beat up and turn it into something that's cute and pretty. Because this thing was ugly. Ugly before. can mix and match the transfers all you like. It makes it really cool in your own design. Okay, now let's cut off the top part of that, which I believe is that. So let's go here, cut this off, and then that, and then cut this, and here. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna have to probably cut more of these off though, so that they fit. So I'm just gonna go like this. Yep, that'll work. All right. I love it. It's looking so cute. All right, let's line these guys up. We don't want the pillars to be crooked now, do we? We don't. Well, that worked out awesome up there. Good. Okay, I'm ready. I love it. How cute is that? And then the other part of the transfer, so I had, I was using some of this transfer for, I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the other little piece that I did. So I used a little bit of it for that. And then now I'm using the main part of it for here. So it will be, so I have 1, 2, 3, right? So you know it's 6 sheets. So 6 sheets, you get like the main big floral in the middle, and then you usually have like in the corners a couple of smaller pieces that you can use for other stuff, right? So for this, I still have, let's see if I can grab it. I still have my other pieces that, so this is the bottom. So this one will join up right here, and I can continue onto the side of the filing cabinet, because where it's going to sit in my office, this side is going to be seen as well as the front. That side won't, but I'll still put something over there too, but I'll probably just put the architecture over there. So this side I will continue to put the transfer on. But for now, you know, I'm not going to do that. But I do want to show you guys where I did the lines. So you can see that real quick. So I'm going to bring you closer in 1 second once I wrap those up and I somehow manage to get my butt up off the floor. Because that's going to be a feat in itself. So Let's see if I can get up. Ouch. I'm old. I have to roll off the floor. Okay. All right, so this is, you can see the line here. This is where I join the two up. It's absolutely, if you're just looking at it, not noticeable. I mean, yes, it's noticeable if you go right up on it and you know exactly where you cut it and applied it. You'll know, okay, yeah, I see that. But to anybody else, trust me, they're not going to notice. And then down here, where you think the line is here, but that's not. It's actually joined up right here. So it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna have to clean up my edges though here, but otherwise, so cute. And I will show you guys the final outcome of what it looks like probably either today or tomorrow. All right, so thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys later. Okay? Bye.